Hello, welcome to Van Life Fishing. I'm going to do a little short video today on how we construct these panels, these lightweight, structurally sound panels for this van. Now, I considered using aluminum, but at the cost of 5 times wood, if aluminum was 5 times what wood would have cost me, it just didn't fit my budget. So I looked real hard at a solution to make a structurally sound, hollow, lightweight panel. Now, I could have somewhat suggested that for non-structural panels I should use a different substance like rigid foam. But as it turns out, the way I built this one, literally everything is structural. Everything ties together with everything else. So that all your vertical panels, but I have a lot of vertical panels in this design. Way more than in most designs. This design is unusual. But I didn't want all that weight. So what I did was I took a 1x2 and routed a 5mm rabbet on either side of it. Okay. Then you take them and put them together with your corner miter, with your corner clamp, and make corners out of them. Then you take your 5mm plywood, glue it, and staple it. The earlier ones, all the early panels are all screwed. But as it turns out, there was nothing to be gained by screwing it, except sometimes the screw heads didn't pull down like you wanted them to, and a 1/2-inch screw is very difficult to work with, okay? This turned out to be stronger, faster, easier. So by using a short staple and putting them on a slight angle, it doesn't come through to the other side. Okay. Now on the other side, then you take another 5mm piece, slide it right in there, glue it, put the glue on the back of it, staple it down, and you have a hollow panel. Now, if you need extra support, which right here you'll see one screw in the middle of this panel, I don't know if you can see it there, but inside this panel on the other side is where I'll hang a TV. As it turns out, a 3/8 inch sheet of plywood is 0.344 inches, and the gap in here is 0.35 inches. You can't tell the difference. So you slide a 3/8 inch piece of plywood wherever you want it, glue it, screw it, and you have additional support like for hanging TVs and stuff like that. Now the advantage of this is now I can go along and now I can put my panel boards of whatever I want on the surface of this. In the most of the van here, it's cedar. I'm putting 1/4-inch cedar planks on it. And it's smooth, it's lightweight. If I had just simply stapled this to the outside, I would have added 4/10 of an inch to the width of every panel. In a van, 4/10 of an inch times several, by the time you get from one end to the other, eats up a lot of space. It actually is more weight. And while this may be a little more difficult, it makes a cleaner job. And this way I can put, if I wanted to put, well, in the shower, I'm going to use a thin plastic panels in the shower. It'll be glued right to this smooth surface here now, which is smooth with the edges. Okay. So that's how we're creating lightweight, structurally sound panels to build this van out of. I hope that's helpful. Keep cruising. Keep casting.